Hey guys, Estelle back here, and I'm bringing you yet another video. And this, I didn't want to feel left out of doing the Battlefield 3 impressions video, so here is mine. Yay, another Battlefield 3 impressions video. Woo woo woo. Anyways, here we go. Now, if you guys followed me back in August, I did a video about my alpha testing experience. I was invited to do alpha testing for this game, basically on the same map. A lot of things are the same, a lot of things are different about it. If you followed Wings of Redemption, I know he talked about a lot of things. I didn't, because of what I read in the disclaimer. Said I couldn't. One of the biggest things between alpha testing and this beta testing is the subway map, subway area. Isn't that lovely like that? I have no idea where that came from. The subway in alpha testing was just a tunnel with a subway car in it. Honestly, that's all it was. A subway train, I should say. The walls, I mean, you could only fit one person abreast, meaning side by side, between the wall and the train. All guys had to do is get their recon kit out, lay down in the middle of the hallway there, the middle of the tunnel there, and just lay down and just aim down range and just keep firing. That's all they had to do, and I'm very glad that they addressed that situation and they opened it up immensely. You know, they didn't just open it up; they opened it up and then some. So that's pretty cool. Check this great hit detection out. Shitty gameplay by my end, obviously, but you know, you kind of wonder, ooh, are you serious? I have issues with the game control a little bit, and I think a lot of it has to do with my sensitivity. I haven't even checked to see if you can adjust that. I'm assuming you can't, but maybe you can. And I like to see how my gun feels then, because it feels very, very sluggish this way. I can't pinpoint accurate, move my gun a little bit, you know, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right to get on target very well in this. I think it's a sensitivity issue. Let's move on with this. You guys can see right off the bat that I'm using the flashlight. This is going to be one of the most exploited, I think, accessories in this game. Like the new tube was for Modern Warfare 2. Like the AK-74U was for in Black Ops, the weapon of choice, and the FAMAS. Same thing applies with this thing. This, though, I'm going to say this: DICE did an amazing job. What innovation to put a surefire flashlight on a weapon like this and make it do what it does? Because this is accurate. This is what it would be. I actually used one of these flashlights on my weapon when I was in Iraq. The way they controlled it was it's on the rail system there. You can see the rail system that makes up the barrel, around the barrel, and so you're able to put things on it. You put the surefire flashlights, is the name of the company that makes them, that we used, and then it had a cord coming out of it that had a switch on it, and you were able to place that switch anywhere. I also was able to have the grip on my M16, so I put the switch for it on the M16 grip there. So when I grab the grip, my thumb can easily be push that button for the surefire flashlight, and those damn things are bright, just like they are in this game. I think it's a great idea. I really, really like it, but I think it's going to be very, very much exploited. A couple of things to help them with this, I think they should do. To pick one of these options is a just straight out nerf the thing, if they feel that's the way to go with it, or keep it the way it is and make it so that it has a time limit on it, that you can drain the flashlight. If you play Dead Island and you have your flashlight on, it drains, then you have to turn it off and then let it recharge. Put something like that on it. And then also, too, and it does a little bit of this, you know, in Battlefield 2 where we're sitting, you know, off way as with a recon kit or something, and we're looking inside buildings trying to find guys in there. Anybody that has a flashlight on in one of those buildings should be flashing up the hell out of that room, and you're able to see them very, very easily. I think that should be the trade-off. And then also, too, what they could also do is put this flashlight in the same tier level, accessory level, as something else very, very valuable, so that you have to make a choice: either use the flashlight and give up this thing, or you get this thing that's really, really valuable but give up the flashlight. So we'll see what happens with this, but I think the innovation in actually bringing this into a game is a great idea. Same thing with the bipods. I love the whole bipod idea. A little problem though with it though is if you try to drop shot with it and you have a bipod on, good luck. You're going to be kicking out the bipods first before you actually able to shoot downrange. So I'm really enjoy the innovation that they're really putting into this game and things like that. I really do like it. I like how like these bricks here can blow up at you. I love the whole suppression idea and the fact that you get points with it. for suppressing people. I think that's a great idea because it's true. It's what would happen. Obviously, I don't know if I've never been suppressed in combat, but I'm sure you'd freak out. You wouldn't know what's going on, and they wanted to simulate that, and they did a really good job with that. A little bit of the issues that I'm having with this game, obviously there's lag stuff. That's a beta thing. Don't worry about that. But really telling the difference between my guys and the enemy. I sometimes have trouble with that. If an enemy's coming right at me and there is a friendly behind him, and he has a little marker, the friendly marker above him, it looks like it's on the enemy. So I won't fire at him. I don't know what they're going to do to try to fix something like that. Even if they are going to try to fix something like that, I don't know. But I've noticed that is a bit of an issue. And then also too, just getting straight up pwned, and you have no idea where it's coming from. That's kind of sort of been Battlefield's MO, at least with the Battlefield Bad Company 2. I think we've gotten accustomed with it, and if you get shot, we kind of sort of know where you are because we've been playing that game for so freaking long. So I think a lot of this will take care of itself over time. This is kind of a weird graphic issue. Guy was doing a handstand. There's another one doing it because they're spawning right there on top of him. So I don't know, and that's another thing that I'm finding issues with too, spawning. And now, again, it's going to take getting used to it, I think. But spawning on somebody that it's going to be right in front of somebody. Either he's in combat, shooting, and I spawn on him, and it's right in line with somebody shooting at him. I don't know what they could do to fix that besides, not allowing you to fight to spawn on somebody that is, let's say, 20 meters or closer to an enemy. If somebody's running around trying to do some close quarters combat and he's within 10 meters or 20 meters of some enemy, you can't spawn on that guy. To help with the whole spawn trap or instant death, instant spawn kill. I don't know if they're going to even address that kind of thing. I'm not quite sure. I love all the gun choices. I love all the things you can do with the gun choices. I remember when I first started doing this beta yesterday, one match would have one set of weapons, and then in the other match I'd have one other set of weapons. I couldn't figure out why. Then I realized it's the U.S. versus the Taliban. I guess is lack of a better way. So if you're a Taliban, you're going to be using the AK-47 stuff. AK-74U, the RPG, blah, 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 blah. So you're not going to have access to what the Americans would have, the M16s, the A4. I do notice that they both seem to have the 249, which is the squad automatic weapon, the SAW. So I don't know, but I think that's what they're trying to do, differentiate between the two sides and also give you much more guns to use. Twice as many guns in each class, which I think is a wonderful idea. And then all the different attachments that you can put on the weapons, along with the perks, things, sprint, ammo, that kind of thing. I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's going to be amazing. And I will come out and say this. I absolutely 100% hate betas. I hate participating in betas, even though I do it all the time. I hate it because it makes me want the full game. I don't want it to be a beta. I want to keep playing the damn thing because within a couple of weeks this is going to close. I'm not going to play anymore. I don't like that. It's like getting blue balls at a strip joint. You get to a strip joint, you get all hot and bothered with a chick who's giving you a lap dance, and then time to go home, and you go home with nobodies. Same thing applies with this thing. You play the hell out of this beta. You fall in love with the game. You only get one map. You only know you only get part of the game, and then all of a sudden the game, the beta closes and you're done, and then you have to wait another 2-3 weeks or a month or whatever long it is before the actual game gets released. It's nerve-wracking to me, but oh well. So guys, this is going to be a fabulous game as always within the Battlefield series, just as much as Call of Duty. Let's get into this quickly just before this match ends. Is this game going to dethrone Call of Duty? No, it's not, and it doesn't have to. It will eat up some of the pie that Call of Duty would get, more of the pie than they would probably like. But no, I don't think it's gonna dethrone at all. It's a great game. It's going to be a great alternative to Call of Duty, and vice versa. When you get tired of this game, you can turn on Call of Duty. I think as fans of first-person shooters, I think we are lucky to have this kind of quality of a game. with all the different things that you're able to do, all the different attachments and point systems and way things are playing out. Guys, this is fabulous. Alright guys, this is it. You can see my final KD whatever the hell, and I'll check you later. Take care.